I think our end game as University of Johannesburg Confucius Institute is to ensure that we produce a scholarship that fully understands, firstly, ourselves as Africans, and ensure that we also learn from others best practices. And this we learn from all corners of the world. But China is becoming an important corner. And therefore, we would want to understand what makes China succeed in all areas. China is now excelling in areas in which we as Africans are not doing well. Space, China is dealing with its ocean economy, an arena in which we're battling given our high unemployment in South Africa and African continent. And we have one of the greatest coastal land unutilized. To what extent can we learn from Chinese as they deal with the issue of food security? China in the 1970s, and you know, Chinese Cultural Revolution, they depended on external help to feed themselves. Today, China feeds itself and sells its food products. And therefore, to what extent can we, given the fact that we have 60% of the global richest arable land, and that land remains unutilized. There's also a growing factor that the entire world look at us as a continent that supply mineral resources. But as University of Johannesburg Confucius Institute, we quite aware how privileged we are in terms of having these resources. But our greatest resource is our people and our youth. And we strongly believe that if we learn, teach, research, exchange with all people of the world, including Chinese, it gives us a better opportunity to achieve a prosperous South Africa and a prosperous African continent. A continent that will silence the guns, a silence that will deal effectively with issues of HIV, AIDS, and other infectious disease. A continent that will stop being seen through a pitiful kind of merciful way assisting Africa aid. We are bearing that continent. We are a continent that needs to build partnership, strategic partnership, in which we as South Africans stand with dignity and claim our place in the world and contribute meaningfully far beyond our continent for global peace and security.